Hey guys, I'm finally back. Sorry for disappearing for a bit. I was staying with my grandparents in the countryside, and over there I basically have none of my normal YouTube stuff, like no microphone, no computer, literally nothing. But I'm back home now, everything is plugged in again, and I have a lot to show you. More cool websites, old forgotten games, weird toys, and you can always suggest ideas too. We're basically here for all the retro stuff, whatever it is. And today, I want to talk about movies, because sometimes you open Netflix and there's seriously nothing you want to watch. Like, seriously. So, I picked 7 older movies that I really liked, and maybe you haven't seen some of them. Let's go!
You unlock this channel with the key of nostalgia. Welcome to the Greta Loot Zone.
Okay, so I'm a little scared of making this video because movies and YouTube copyright can become annoying very quickly, so I'll either show really short clips while I'm talking, or sometimes just use posters and still images, or I don't know, IMDb maybe. Okay, so if you're asking where can you watch these movies? Guys, that is your puzzle. Maybe your local streaming service has one, or maybe some TV platform in your country shows old movies. Maybe you can hunt down an old DVD or old VHS copy somewhere. Or perhaps you personally know Captain Sparrow. Maybe he can help you, if you catch my drift. But again, as I said, that is your puzzle and I do not recommend anything. Okay, so first movie. We are starting in France. Well, technically this was a French-Italian production, but it is a French movie for our purposes. The Wages of Fear. And please give this one some time because the beginning is pretty slow. 4 men are stuck in this miserable town with almost no money and basically no way out. Then they get offered a job driving 2 trucks loaded with nitroglycerin. And this stuff is so unstable that one bad hit can blow up the entire truck. That is basically everything you need to know without spoilers. Once they start driving, this movie gets really tense. I was staring at like every wheel, every rock, and every hole in the road. There are parts where they're just moving a truck incredibly slowly, and I was still sitting there thinking like, no, not that way, not that way. The actors look sweaty, exhausted, and completely miserable, and that makes the whole thing even better in my opinion. So guys, if you want a really tense movie, 100% watch this one. We are staying in France for another one. I'll try to pronounce in French. Are you ready? Let's through. I'm so sorry if my French is bad. I'm genuinely sorry. It means the hole in English. Probably the most realistic prison escape movie I have ever seen. A group of prisoners are secretly preparing an escape, and then suddenly a new guy gets moved into their cell. So now they have another problem. Can they trust him? And guys, you are not going to believe this. The prisoners, or I guess well the actual actors, literally smash a real hole into the floor. They are really hitting concrete, like actual concrete. The scene goes on for so long that I started thinking, is this like a documentary or something? The movie barely uses dramatic music either. You hear the tools, footsteps, like literally everything, the doors, and that is enough. The actors are also really good because nobody behaves like some action hero. They just look tired and completely miserable and just focused on getting out. Paper Moon is an American movie from 1973 about a scammer called Moses who ends up traveling with a young girl called Addie. Addie figures out his scams very quickly. Actually, after a while, I think she might be better at them than he is, and their arguments are probably my favorite part. And Moses keeps trying to act like he knows exactly what he's doing, and Addie is so serious all the time. And Tatum O'Neal was really young when she made this, and she is ridiculously good. And she does not behave like the usual cute movie kid. She is stubborn, clever, and I don't know, I just love her. Really easy movie to watch. Just try it and you'll see what I mean. I really recommend this one. Now this one is much heavier. The Elephant Man was directed by David Lynch and is based on the life of Joseph Merrick, although the movie just calls him John Merrick. He had severe physical deformities and was being displayed to people as a freak show attraction. Then, a doctor finds him and slowly discovers that Merrick is intelligent, sensitive, and completely aware of how horribly people treat him. Some parts just really made me angry, just people stare at him, use him. Some pretend to be nice while basically just treating him like another attraction. John Hurt is incredible here. His face is covered by all that makeup, but you still know exactly what he's feeling. And the black and white look fits the movie perfectly. I'm also not going to pretend I stayed emotionally stable through this one. I did not. Very sad, but honestly a really good psychological drama. Now we're going to Poland. Vabank. And if you live outside Europe, there's actually a good chance you've never even heard of this one. I'm not sure if an English dub is easy to find, maybe it is, maybe not, but English subtitles definitely exist. I found quite a few myself. It's a Polish crime comedy about a famous safecracker called Quinto. He gets out of prison and learns that an old friend has died. A banker called Kramer is involved, so Quinto decides to get revenge. But not by just grabbing a gun and going after him, he plans a bank robbery. And most of the fun is watching them figure out everything out. The tools, the timing, how they get inside, how they trick people. The movie is really funny too, and the music gets stuck in your head really quickly. If you like old movies about scams, robberies, and people trying to outsmart each other, try this one. And yes, Poland made some really good movies. We may just need another video just for Eastern Europe stuff one day. Now we have an American West German sci-fi movie, Enemy Mine, and this one surprised me a lot. A human pilot and an alien pilot crash on the same planet during war, and they hate each other. And both sides have basically been taught that the other species is horrible, and now these two are stuck together because surviving alone is almost impossible. At first, I thought the makeup looked a little funny, and I'm sorry, but it does. After a while, I just completely stopped thinking about it. And in the movie later on, they just started learning each other's language, arguing about their cultures, and slowly discovering that a lot of what they believed about each other was just propaganda. And then something happens later that changes the whole story, but don't worry, I am not spoiling that. And honestly, you can apply this message to the world right now too. Just look at how many wars are happening at this very moment. People, seriously, wake up. Why does the world have to be this cruel? Just imagine what we could achieve if countries and the smartest people from all of them worked together instead. Science, medicine, space, technology, we could probably move forward at a ridiculous speed. This is one of the reasons this movie still works so well today. So this movie has much more emotion than I expected. Very good old sci-fi. Watch it. And finally, we're going to Germany. This is the newest movie on the list, but come on. It's almost 30 years old now. I think we're allowed to call it retro, right? Run Lola Run came out in 1998. So Lola gets a phone call from her boyfriend and he says he has lost a huge amount of money belonging to a criminal and he has 20 minutes to replace it. So Lola runs after him. A lot. The interesting part is that we basically see the same situation happen again and again throughout the movie, but tiny things change each time. It kind of reminds me of the butterfly effect. Also watch that movie too, it is incredible. But anyways, visually this movie is completely different from everything else here. Lola has bright red hair, there's techno playing almost constantly, and the editing is really fast. And sometimes the movie just switches into animation. And I mean, yeah, it is also only around 80 minutes long, so if you look at the videos of Fear and told Greta, absolutely not. I am not watching a 2.5-hour French movie from 1953. then start with this one because it moves. So guys, those are my 7 movies. And tell me in the comments, have you seen any of these movies already? If you know another older movie that I should watch, put it in the comments. It can be from anywhere, I mean anywhere. Japanese, French, Korean, Polish, Italian, whatever. And subscribe if you are new here. Like I said at the beginning, I'm back, more videos are coming, don't worry. See you next time, loot it, and bye guys!